look at this one. It says find real numbers a and b such that this happens. So this is like the previous exercise. Now this is the part that I'm interested in. But let's try to, hopefully this space is enough. So basically, we expand this, then we compare. So I'm going to skip the left-hand side because I do not have space. So we can just work on this one. So the 2x squared plus ax plus 2, x squared plus bx minus 2 will be x to the power 4, yeah? This will be what? Bx cubed minus 2x squared. Then I have ax cubed positive. I have ab x squared. Then I have 2ax. Then the squared now. 2x squared positive plus 2bx positive minus 4. And all this added gives x to the power 4. What is this? A plus b, or maybe b plus a, doesn't matter. I just decided to write a plus b. Then the square terms is what? So that's minus 2 plus ab plus 2. What do you notice? Actually, this and this you cancel. Will it be okay if I just cancel rather than writing it? So you can say this cancels that, and as a result, the only thing I have for the square term is what? ab x squared. Then for this I have negative 2a plus 2bx and then minus 4. So if this is now compared with x squared, x to the power 4, I think I have a thing with square. X to the power 4, there is no cube, right? Plus 0x cubed, then minus 4x squared, then there is no x term, then I have minus 4, right?
Plus 8x.
8x?
There's a plus 8x.
My bad. Maybe I didn't get enough sleep, right? At least I was going to say that. Oh, Mr. Daniel, you didn't get enough sleep. Okay, so that's what we have. So if we compare with this, it implies that AB will be equal to 0, A plus B will be equal to 0. Just let's bring out the equation. Then we have AB is equal to negative 4. Then we have minus 2A plus 2B is equal to 8. So these are the three equations to be solved. Yeah? So this and this are not the same. This is more or less A minus B equals to 4. A plus B equals to 0. So they are different equations, right? So let's just solve one by one. From here, I call them equation 1, equation 2, and 3. From 1, clearly B equals negative A. So let's put whatever we get into 2. So I pick from 1, I'm using substitution now for 1 and 2. So put into equation 2. Equation 2 says AB equals negative 4. So what does that give us? It means what? A brackets negative A equals negative 4. Do you agree? Hello?
Yes.
So that means minus A squared equals minus 4. That means A squared is equal to 4. Yeah? So you agree that A will be plus or minus 2. So if A is plus or minus 2, it means that B will be equal to minus or plus 2. You know what I mean by that?
Why can't be also plus or minus? Oh, okay.
The order is important here. When you have plus 2, B will be minus 2. When you have minus 2, B will be plus 2. So the order changes. But if you write it as plus or minus, you are implying differently. Am I making sense? So what I mean by this is that A is equal to 2, B equals minus 2, A equals minus 2, B is equal to 2. So you can see plus When this is plus, this is minus. When this is minus, this is plus. That's what we mean by plus or minus, minus or plus in that order. Does that make sense? Okay, so, but then, we check. When A is 2 and B is minus 2, does it satisfy this equation? When A is 2, we get minus 4, right? When B is minus 2, we also get minus 4. Minus 4, minus 4, do we get 8? No. But let's check the other one. When A is minus 2, we get what? Plus, right? When B is plus 2, we get what? So, only the second value satisfies the third equation. Both of them satisfy these two equations. But you need the values that satisfy all of them. So that is why you check with the third one. Am I making sense? These two possibilities satisfy equation 1 and 2. That's why you derive it from them. But you need a system that satisfies, you need a solution that satisfies 1, 2, 3. So you check with the third one. And whoever passes the third test means it passes all the tests, basically. Do you understand? So you can say by substitution, or by checking, anyone. As a substitution, only A equals negative 2, B is equal to 2 satisfies equation 3. So the values are A is negative 2, B is equal to 2. So those are the values we take. Understood? That's all the first part. The second part, can somebody think? It says find all x, real x, such that this equation is valid. What comes to your mind first? Because, yes?
Put everything on one side.
Put everything on one side. Why do you say that?
Because
What were you thinking? Why do you think like that?
Because it's easier when everything's on one side.
That's not the response I'm looking for. Can somebody look at it? It's right. We put everything on one side. But why must we put everything on one side? There is some obvious reason on the board. Because it's the same as here when you put everything on one side. That's the reason. Okay? Because it's the same as that. Let's see. So for the second part, so I call this maybe A. So maybe I call this part B. X to the power 4 plus 8x is equal to 4x squared plus 4 implies x to the power 4 minus 4x squared plus 8x minus 4 is equal to 0. Agree? But this is already factorized as two quadratics, which means the left-hand side is already factorized as two quadratics. Does that make sense? So from A now, this implies okay, this implies where's the blue? I don't even know which one is blue. Okay, whatever. If it's not a blue, just take it. Fine. Okay, I need the black. Okay, whatever. The left-hand side is what? Tell me. X squared, yeah, minus 2x plus 2, x squared plus 2x minus 2. So I'm only comparing this to this, and I maintain my equals to 0. Yeah? Now if this two product is equal to 0, what does it imply? Say that again? At least one of them must be 0. So when you factorize two things and it's equal to 0, what do we normally say? So this implies either x squared minus 2x plus 2 is equal to 0, or x squared plus 2x minus 2 is equal to 0. Understood? So now you have two sets of quadratic equations to solve. You can use formula method. You don't have to waste your time. It doesn't look factorizable to me. Factors of 2 that gives 2, like nothing like that. So you just apply the formula method. You want to use a calculator? Let's go. All right, can you use calculator quickly while I write the formula write it on the board. Minus b will be minus minus 2 plus or minus root b squared. I'm going to need more spaces, which I don't have. So my handwriting might be tiny. Or you just leave the space and work it out yourself. Yeah? Let's just write the answer. What's the first one? Anyone? Nobody knows? No real roots? What do you mean? Is that what your calculator say?
Yeah.
Is that the first or the second? Second one? Okay. How about the first one? I need the answers. Anyone? We can work it out if we can get it. So minus b plus or minus roots. I know there are no real roots, you are right. B squared plus minus 2 squared. Please work it out, and minus 4ac will be minus 4 times 2 divided by 2a, 2 times 1, something like that. So that would be 2 plus or minus roots. 4 minus 8 is negative 4. Okay? And what is that going to be? That will be 2 plus or minus 2i. Yeah?
So 1 plus I.
So that's 1 plus or minus I. Right? And if you check the second, I believe I can, maybe I can complete it here. Please, Verna, make sure we capture this. Guys, if you check the second, from, give me the second equation quickly. Plus 2x. So from here, x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus root 2 squared minus 4 times a times 2 minus 2, sorry, divided by 2 times 1. So that gives minus 2 plus or minus root 4 plus 8, yeah? Divided by 2 minus 2 plus or minus root 12. What is root 12? That's 4 times 3, 2 root 3. Agree? So that will be minus 2 plus or minus 2 root 3. So which is what? Minus 1 plus or minus root 3. So there are 4 values. 1 plus I, 1 minus I, minus 1 plus root 3, minus 1 minus root 3. What is our conclusion, guys? Do we take out the 4 values? And if not, why? Someone's phone is ringing. It's can't be mine, right? It's not mine. Never mind. I'm just saying. I'm enjoying the bass, but kind of hip hop sound. Let's move. Okay. So what do we have? Only this. Why, Karen? Say that again. Don't forget you have a Mac, so you need to like increase your volume. Because we're only dealing with R, right? Question says find x in R. This is also x, but in Z. In C, sorry. Okay? Find x in R. So our conclusion will be, since we can even conclude from here, which does not belong to R. You can put that. Which does not belong to R. And here, this belongs to R. Therefore, x equals minus 1 plus or minus root 3. And that's your final result. Okay? So the reason you are regarding this, you can state it from here. It does not belong to R. You don't have to write many stories. You move to the second one, oh, it belongs to R. Therefore, that is the answer we need. Okay?